All right, today we are plugging directly into the American hive mind. The day after Thanksgiving, it's this crazy mix of food comas and frantic shopping, and we are about to decode what it all really means. So let's just dive right in.
Think of me as your chief trend analyst for the day. I've got the search data that pulls back the curtain on what the entire country is really thinking about right now on Black Friday. We're going to break it all down and tell the story of America, one single search at a time.
So what is on America's mind? You know, as millions of people wake up from that turkey-induced slumber, their very first clicks paint this fascinating picture of the national mood. And let me tell you, the first battle of the day, it's not happening in a store, it's happening on the couch. Yeah, before a single dollar is spent, the real fight is for control of that living room remote. It's a total clash of titans, where you've got family, you've got football, and you've got a surprise four-legged contender, all fighting for the nation's focus. Okay, the scale here is just staggering. Football isn't just a game today. It is a national obsession. I mean, just look at these numbers. Over 1 million searches for the Dallas Cowboys alone, another 1 million for NFL games today. This is not background noise, folks. This is the main event. But you got to understand, it's not just one story. On one side, you have the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, and they're stirring up all this drama and debate with over 1 million searches. And then on the other side, you have the Detroit Lions, this classic underdog story that has just captured the nation's heart. 500,000 searches celebrating their incredible comeback. It's two teams, two totally different national conversations happening at once.
So what about that other 1 million-plus searches for NFL games today? Well, this is basically the entire country asking, wait, there's another game on? These new streaming deals mean that Black Friday football is becoming a whole new tradition, and pretty much everyone is scrambling to figure out who's playing and where they can watch it. The appetite for football, it seems, is absolutely bottomless.
But hold on, the couch isn't just for football fans. Something else completely stole the show and caused this massive search spike. I mean, what could possibly see a 900% jump in interest literally overnight?
Yep, you heard me. A dog. A Belgian sheepdog, to be exact. See, Thanksgiving also means it's time for the National Dog Show, and a spike this huge tells us a new champion was just crowned. It's kind of America's softer side, totally captivated by some four-legged grace right in the middle of all the football chaos.
All right, so with the living room drama sorted out, the nation's focus starts to shift. It is time for the main event of Black Friday, the hunt. But this year, it feels less like a casual shopping trip and more like a high-stakes sport. And if you look at the search data, you can see this clear three-step game plan emerge. Step 1 is research. You've got over 200,000 people searching for Black Friday Deals 2025, really doing their homework. Step 2, the dilemma. 500,000 people are frantically searching stores open near me. It's a mix of last-minute panic and planning. And then there's step 3, the escape. For a lot of us, that just means heading online to avoid all the chaos. And listen, this is about way more than just mindless consumerism. Every single search for a deal is really an attempt to win a small battle against inflation. Finding that one genuinely good discount, it feels like a huge personal victory in what's been a tough economy. It's strategic, it's competitive, and for a lot of people, it's pretty essential.
But Black Friday is never just about football and flat screens, right? The data also uncovers the nation's secret cravings, these cultural wildcards that just cut through all the noise and tell us what America is truly longing for.
I think we all know this feeling. After a full 24 hours of turkey, stuffing, and gravy, a collective feeling has settled over the entire country. We have a national crisis on our hands, and it's called turkey fatigue. The American palate is staging a full-on rebellion, and it knows exactly what it wants.
So what's the cure for this national malady? A 200% spike in searches for McDonald's. It's the ultimate comfort food reset, right? A simple, reliable burger for a nation that just needs a break from the formal feast. It's the official fuel for the Black Friday hunt.
Okay, get ready for the biggest curveball of the day. Clocking in with over 1 million searches is Labubu. And if you're asking yourself, what on earth is a Labubu? Well, you are not alone. It's this mischievous little elf, a collectible art toy from Asia that has just suddenly exploded into the American consciousness.
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? I mean, this kind of viral moment doesn't just happen out of nowhere. The data suggests there was a major catalyst. Maybe a huge celebrity posted their Labubu on social media, or maybe a super limited edition Black Friday drop sent collectors into an absolute frenzy. Either way, this little monster is now a certified cultural phenomenon.
So you think the day is full of surprises, right? Well, the evening had one more up its sleeve. A new name surged into the top 10 with 500,000 searches: Jack White. Now, a spike this big for a musician usually means one of two things: a surprise album drop or an unforgettable performance, probably at one of the halftime shows. The rock and roll world is definitely buzzing.
Okay, let's just take a step back for a second. We've talked about football, shopping, burgers, viral toys. What does this all mean when you put it together? What does this digital snapshot really tell us about America today?
You know, this chart really lays it all out for us. The day is absolutely dominated by two things: the emotional roller coaster of football and that strategic hunt for a bargain. But if you look closer, a big chunk of our attention is also captured by these cultural cravings and just simple daily needs. These are those unexpected moments that truly define the day.
So what are the big takeaways from all this? Well, first, football is still that central campfire that the whole country gathers around. Second, shopping isn't just shopping anymore. It's evolved into this competitive sport against the economy. And finally, in our super connected world, the next huge viral moment can come from literally anywhere, at any time.
So what's the final verdict? Our official diagnosis for the nation's mood today? It's a state of extremely excited chaos. Honestly, it's the perfect way to sum up the passion, the stress, the joy, and just the sheer unpredictability of it all.
Today's data really shows a country that's deeply traditional, but at the same time, it's hungry for something new and unexpected. It really just leaves us with one final question. If a tiny collectible elf can completely dominate America's biggest shopping day, what in the world is next? Thanks for tuning in.